What up, Screen Fiends? I'm GB, and you're tuned in to Headz TV, where we like to discuss all the wonderful things appearing on your movie and your TV screens. In this episode, I'm going to give my predictions, the best I can anyway, for the next episode of Fear the Walking Dead. That's going to be Season 3, Episode 4, titled 100. Alright, so Fear Season 3, Episode 4, 100. The synopsis reads, a mysterious character searches for purpose and becomes tied to the struggle over a resource. Now, after the last episode, this cryptic synopsis, throw it out the window. Our mysterious character is obviously going to be Daniel. We'll probably get our opening scene before the credits will probably be like the whole Daniel surviving after the whole fire thing. And then the rest of the episode, I believe, will be mostly Daniel and Strand at the dam. But I think we'll also get some of the Broke Jaw Ranch and Madison in them. But what I think we're gonna get from that capacity is we're gonna learn that Ophelia is part of this group. That maybe she's off on a run, or what have you. So I think we'll get that reveal somewhere in this episode, whether it be in the middle or the end, whatever. But I don't think we're going to get much of Madison in them. Like flip last episode where we got mostly Madison and the Clarks and a little bit of Strand. Flip it, and I think we're gonna get more of Strand and Daniel and a little bit of the Broke Jaw Ranch stuff. As far as the Daniel and Strand situation, look for it to mirror the governor stuff a lot. Daniel is essentially Merle, come back from the dead, aligned with a villain, who has their own thing going on, whether it be a thriving community or the hold over a resource. In this case, the resource is water. So yes, look for that. And now also on that same token, right, you have Strand is basically Michonne / Andrea. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet a new character in that compound that becomes aligned with Strand, not necessarily Daniel. And then you have Ophelia, basically Daryl, who's going to still be with Madison and them. Eventually, I'm going to do a whole video on this. Eventually, that's going to lead to a conflict a la the prison versus Woodbury. It'll be Broke Jaw Ranch versus the dam. Instead of it being brother versus brother, it's daughter versus father. Come on, you see where I'm going with this. And of course, our group is going to come out on top, and Strand is either going to end up back with the group or dead by the end of the season. I'm going to get into that in a whole nother deal. But as far as this episode goes, we'll learn a little bit more about Daniel. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be happy with how Daniel escapes the fire and all of that. How he has no burns or no scars. I'm pretty sure all of that is going to be issues. But hey, maybe not. Like I said in the last review, I felt the writing, directing, the behind-the-scenes stuff I felt was slightly better for Fear in the last episode. So maybe that continues to improve, and I look like an idiot in this predictions. I hope that's the case. But that's really what I think we're going to be getting most of. Now, I do think that the dam crew are the same ones who gunned down the helicopter, but we may not learn that this episode. We may get a hint of it if we observe it. Maybe we'll see some sort of military-grade weapons. But I don't think we're going to actually get that specific proof or evidence that that's what's going on. Now, maybe we're wrong. Maybe Ophelia was taken prisoner and escaped and started her own crew. And she's retaliating against Broke Jaw Ranch by shooting down their helicopter. Maybe that's the case, but I don't think so. I think it's that they flew too close to the dam, and they probably have, similar to Negan, like outpost type of deals out there, watching the area, airspace, and all that, ready to defend. So yeah, that's where I think they're going with it. If you think about what Strand said to that dude, I think his name was Dominguez. He says, it's kind of silly, giving your water away, selling your water in the same place where you're hiding it, you're keeping it, you're storing it. And that totally makes sense. But I think this guy's point is going to be, I have so much manpower and so much firepower that doesn't matter. I'd love to see someone try and invade. But I guarantee you, at least by the end of the first half of the season, you're going to see that conflict start. And it will probably finish by the end of the season. I got another video coming that's going to be all about my idea, my theory, my point that Fear the Walking Dead is basically just following The Walking Dead all too closely. They're doing different things to try and make it feel fresh or try and make it feel different or original. But if you really look at it, it's all the same. A video to come on that probably later on today. So as far as predictions go, it's not that much. I mean, I think Daniel is going to be more towards the evil side, at least at first. Like I said, I think they're just going to copy Merle. So you want to see the predictions for where I think Daniel's going? I think it's going in a Merle direction. He's going to be an adversary at first. Then he's going to learn that Ophelia's alive and with the group he's warring against. And then things are going to start to change. That's how I see it. But maybe they flip it and they make, instead of making Daniel go to the good side, they make Ophelia go to the bad side. Maybe, but I highly doubt it. They don't seem to be that creative, unfortunately. But my fingers are crossed. So I definitely want to hear about your predictions. I know I'm light. I don't have a lot of predictions to go for. But, you know, honestly, I find myself watching the show and kind of drifting off, fidgeting around, playing with my phone, playing with the tablet, whatever it is, thinking about other stuff, writing down stuff for the channel, you know. And I shouldn't be doing that, you know. But it's hard. So most shows that I watch keep me focused. I couldn't do that stuff, all that other stuff I was saying, if I tried. But Fear just seems to have my mind going everywhere but on the show. So I'm doing my best to stick with it. Hopefully the predictions get better as the story builds a little more this season. At current state, I'm liking this season better than season 2. Not as much as season 1. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just kind of so about Fear right now. I feel defeated with Fear. I really hope it steps up its game and knocks me off my feet. But sound off down below. Let me know what you think about Fear, your predictions for the next episode, your predictions for the season, how you feel about the show in general. Definitely keep a lookout, like I said, for more Fear content coming. Just ideas and thoughts and theories, things like that. But, you know, I want to hear all your thoughts and theories and ideas too. So when I make these videos, definitely hit me up in the comments so we can get a good discussion going. Thank you so much for watching. Always appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time.